Hello, everyone. I'm Chinmay Jun from number 3 Vocational Technical School of Nanning. Welcome to this mini lecture. In the previous sessions, we have studied the concepts and functions of network operating systems. Depending on the application environment and requirements, network operating systems can be classified into various types such as Windows, Unix, Linux, and NetWare. In this lesson, we will delve into learning about the Windows Server System. This microclass is divided into two main parts: understanding the Windows Server System and installing the Windows Server 2016 system. The teaching objectives of this microclass are: first, mastering the basic concepts and characteristics of Windows Server System, proficiently understanding the installation process of Windows Server 2016. Let's first get acquainted with the Windows Server System. Windows Server is a server-specific operating system developed by Microsoft. It differs significantly from regular consumer operating systems in terms of functionality, performance, and security. Windows Server is primarily designed for enterprise users, providing a range of powerful network services and management features such as file sharing, database management, and email services. It is known for its user-friendliness, reliability, security, and manageability. With a simple and intuitive user interface and a wealth of management tools, administrators can easily configure and manage the system. Furthermore, Windows Server offers robust security mechanisms to ensure the security and integrity of enterprise data. Next, we will detail the installation process of Windows Server 2016. Before starting the installation, we need to prepare a computer that meets the minimum hardware requirements for the Windows Server System, as shown in the PPT. Additionally, we should have the installation media ready, the ISO image file. For this practical training, we will create a virtual machine to install the Windows Server 2016 system using VMware software. First, double-click to launch the VMware virtualization software. What you see now is the virtual machine operating platform. Next, we will create a new virtual machine. Prior to creating it, let's create a folder named Server on the computer to store the virtual machine. Returning to the VMware software, click on Create a new virtual machine. In the new virtual machine wizard, follow the prompts to complete the creation of the virtual machine. Choose Typical, Recommended, and Continue by clicking Next. Under Install the operating system later, select this option for the installation source. For the guest operating system selection, choose Microsoft Windows, and then select Windows Server 2016 as the version. Proceed by clicking Next. For the virtual machine's save location, choose the server folder we created earlier, and click Next. Choose the default disk size of 60 GB and continue by clicking Next for other options. Next, click on Customize Hardware to configure the virtual machine's hardware resources. Pay attention to the network adapter options. For this training, select Bridged Mode. Remove unnecessary hardware resources from the virtual machine. On the left side, use the Add button to add hardware resources as per the training requirements. After configuring, click Close. In the Virtual Machine wizard, click Finish to complete the creation of the virtual machine in VMware. Next, open the virtual machine settings. Find the CD or DVD virtual drive. And under the connection options on the right side, choose to use an ISO image file. Click Browse and locate the Windows Server 2016 image file prepared earlier. Select the options, click Advanced, choose BIOS for firmware type, then click OK. Start this virtual machine and follow the installation wizard to complete the installation. Click Next, then Install Now. Choose Windows Server 2016 Standard Desktop Experience and continue by clicking Next. Tick I accept the license terms and proceed by clicking Next. In the Installation Type screen, since this is our first installation, we select Custom Install Windows Only. Next, we choose the installation disk. Here, we have 60 GB of unallocated disk space. Select a new here. Leave the size at the default 60 GB. Click Apply, then OK, and proceed by clicking Next. Wait for the installation to complete. During the installation process, we will be prompted to set the administrator's login password. It is important to follow strong password guidelines, using letters, numbers, and special characters. After setting the password, click Finish. We then log into the system using the administrator password. The interface you see is the operating interface of Windows Server 2016. Now we have successfully completed the installation of the Windows Server 2016 operating system. Through today's learning, we have understood the basic concepts and characteristics of the Windows Server system and mastered the installation process of Windows Server 2016. I hope everyone can continuously consolidate and improve your skills through practice, laying a solid foundation for future work. Furthermore, I encourage everyone to maintain their passion and curiosity for computer networks, constantly exploring new knowledge and skills. Finally, to reinforce what you have learned, I have prepared some exercises for you to complete after class. I hope each of you will diligently complete them and internalize what you have learned. That concludes this mini lecture. Thank you, everyone.